and just working more, and hopefully you had a good one. Good Christmas, good food, good presents. Maybe you got a PS5, an Xbox, maybe you got a steering wheel. That's what we were talking about. I purchased a Fanatec or Fanatec, however we want to pronounce it. No one really knows how you're supposed to properly pronounce it, but I like Fanatec. So anyway, I bought a Thrustmaster T248 as a first starter wheel. Hands getting tired. As a starter wheel, and I enjoyed it. It was fun, did what I wanted to do, but I was watching videos about Fanatec, their new CSL DD PRO, and the Pro is just signifying that it's made for the PS4 and the PS5, and it's a Sony wheel. So I went ahead, watched a buttload of videos about it, and people were just talking about how the direct drive of the CSL DD is just awesome. And they're talking about how like the feedback from the wheel over the curbs and over bumps, and it's actually more realistic than some modern cars with their electric steering. And they're talking about just how how much detail there is and feedback through the wheel. So I was just so convinced that I had to try it. So that's what I did. I ordered one. I paid for more for the pre-order one. So I do have it early technically. It comes out in March of this year. So yeah, that's about it. We're gonna go ahead and just kind of give you a little walkthrough about it, and hopefully you enjoy. So one of the cool things about Fanatec and all their wheels is it's detachable from the base. So you can see right there's the actual CSL DD, and this is what makes it the Pro. Essentially, it's the Gran Turismo / Sony only wheel, and it has mixed reviews on the internet. I like it more than the Thrustmaster. This is a rubbery material. I like this finish. It's plastic. I think all of it's plastic, but it's a little more sturdy. On the Thrustmaster, it was pretty much this finish, but like right here, and it collected a lot of fingerprints, and it was difficult to wipe off. The paddle shifters are much more quiet. People do not like all these different D-pads, but they have a purpose, especially in Gran Turismo. This adjusts all the different telemetries, so like the map, fuel and lean mixture, the different maps. So each of these have an actual function in Gran Turismo. Or you can assign them in like BeamNG. So like for me, this is like it resets the camera, and this one resets the car, and they all have a different function, and I actually do like them. Overall, it's 280 millimeters. Again, wish it was a little bit bigger for the price of what you're paying for. But in the future you can upgrade it, which I may do at some point. The other really cool thing about this whole wheel stand is that the CSL DD, if you buy a Xbox licensed wheel, it'll connect to that, no issues, and you can play Xbox games. So that's the huge thing. So it's pretty much for any console, PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, that's cool. So that's it. Yeah, that's it about the wheel. There's not a whole lot to talk about with the CSL DD. It is direct drive, so this whole thing is a electric motor, and it's directly attached to this column. So that's what makes it direct drive. With the Thrustmaster, it had a hybrid. It had a gear and a belt with a small electric motor, and the gear and the belt, that's what attached to this and moved it. So this is very smooth. When you're in the game, it's butter. It's so nice. That was the first thing I noticed when I played BeamNG, was just how insanely smooth turning the wheel, and the force feedback. It's incredible. I'm using, it's not the best setup for the Next Level Racing wheel stand. It's not the best. I tried a bunch of different things on how to attach it. It comes with like these metal T things that slide into slots on the bottom, and then you're supposed to attach it to the wheel. This $110 wheel stand does not cooperate nicely with this, so I just use the table mount, which does come with, so that's nice. Just, you know, FYI, if you go this route. The only other little small thing I don't like, this is just because of the wheel stand, because of the strong force feedback, this whole thing moves around, and I haven't figured out a great way of sturdying this up. The pedals, you can option to get a load cell brake pedal, which, I mean, it's probably a smart thing to do. I don't know what it's like. I've heard that it's good. I don't even know how they really function, so I'm not even going to get into it. But it comes with a brake pedal and gas, high quality metal. Definitely nicer than the Thrustmaster stuff, but you are paying for it, so good construction. I adjusted the brake pedal. It was sitting like here. I adjusted it so it's closer to the gas. Yeah, I mean, it's easy to set up. It functions great, has good feeling, high quality. Nothing to complain about. And one quick last thing about this, the whole Fanatec CSL DD. Actually, there's two things I do want to mention real fast. I do like how on the back, I like how the USB-C is much easier to take out than the Thrustmaster, as well as the power cord. So like on the Thrustmaster, it's underneath the base. So basically, once you get it hooked up to your wheel stand, you can't take these out. Because if you took them out, it'd be dang near impossible to get them back in. So I do like that. And it comes with a much longer USB-C cord. And the other thing I was going to talk about was that this guy does not have the 8 Newton meter power brick. So I'm just running 5 Newton meters of torque. So I haven't actually unlocked the full ability of this wheel. So at some point when I do purchase that 8 Newton meter power brick, my whole experience is probably going to be even better. So that's cool. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to get set up to play some BeamNG real fast and just give you some more feedback about the force feedback. Alright. I'm in BeamNG, and well, I've been playing a lot of this game lately, especially after multiple new updates. I'm in the brand new vehicle to the game, the Bolide. I don't know if that's the exact, let's see if I get it. Oh, the Bruckle Bastion, that's what I was, oh, the Bolide is that guy. Bruckle Bastion, brand new car. It's kind of, it's Dodge Charger, Kia Stinger, Cadillac. I mean, it looks good, it sounds good. We put it in manual. This one's not the supercharged version. Got a very nice clean white. Yeah, just been playing a lot of BeamNG. It's just a fantastic game. I'm on the Hirochi Raceway map, and it's not it's small, but this map for some reason and this racetrack is so much fun to drive. So I have not played today. I'm just gonna take it easy, kind of warm up a little bit. On the wheel, there's a power button on the right side. You probably can't see with where the camera's at, but power button on the right side, which is nice, and it's easy to set up. Oh, let me just go through the settings real quick. So we go to options here, we go to controls. I don't have my mouse set up, sorry. It's just using the touchpad on the computer. You can go ahead and look. Filter we want on the wheel. Steering lock, which is full lock. I did not touch any of that stuff. Do not invert the axes. Of course, you want to enable your force feedback. I'm pretty sure when you first start up the game with the wheel, it's not going to be enabled, so you're going to want to go to this. First, you'll have to configure the x-axis, but anyway, of course, enable it. I have it as inverted, for the feedback here, which I believe you have to do because it acts weird if you don't. Strength I have is 320. I don't know where it's at originally. It's totally up to you what you want. Smoothing I brought down. It makes the cars feel a little bit more snappy, you know, a little less dead almost. You feel the curves more. It's nice. I like it. And I have the reduced strength while parked. That's always nice. But yeah, that's it. Go ahead and you'll want to map all your buttons that you want to use and stuff. So yeah, this is my look, which is definitely nice when you don't have a controller. So this is my look around button. Pressing down centers it. This is the reset, so you can hold it to reset the vehicle and, you know, bring it back. I have this as my parking brake / handbrake. And yeah, here we go. We'll just set off. Trying to decide if I want. Well, you got the pits there. It's nice to do a couple laps and come back in the pits. Just gonna take it easy for this first. Kind of just talk about the feedback. You can really feel the curves. I mean, you can feel each individual bump in the wheel. You won't see it in the camera, but this says ABS, so I can get on the brakes hard. Sound down a bit so I can hear myself talk a little bit. Geez. So, like, this track for some reason is quite a bit bumpier than some of the other ones in the game, so I have to overshoot that. So yeah, when you come down this back straight right here, you can actually feel the wheel kick around like you would in a normal vehicle. We'll go back in the pits now. I didn't really mean to do that, but yeah, I don't have the force feedback super high because I was trying to just kind of get a feel for the vehicles, how they snap and how they feel. I think I'm on 900 degrees of rotation, I believe. Yeah, I was actually trying to kind of learn their oversteer and how to predict it. And how to correct that without spinning out. You can just feel the vehicle so well with the direct drive. I mean, it helps that you can see the rear end of the vehicle too start to step out. Yeah, there's one big bump right here, right where you see the tarmac change color. There's a bump right there, and you can actually, on some of the race cars, you really feel it in the wheel. I really enjoy the paddle shifters. I mean, they're kind of small, but they feel good. I just absolutely adore this track. vehicle has very little rear end grip, which I believe is just due to the lack of downforce. And I lost her, just like that. Oh. Just that little tap did that much damage. Oh, we'll go ahead and fix it. I like 3 different straights. I like this uphill section as well. Dang it! Ah! This car is just very little rear end grip. As I was saying, I enjoy this uphill section. I'll go into first person for a little bit. Oh, I should have not done that. Okay, that's good. That's awesome. Let's just recover the vehicle a little longer. There we go. Okay, anyway. First person now. Yeah, now I can't see the rear end. I could feel it, but I was slow to react. But it's just so smooth. Oh, you flew? This freaking car is such a pain. Let's go ahead and go to the map. Let's go to the pit lane, quick travel, and I'm going to jump in a different car that I've really enjoyed driving. I'm going to make a different video for this because I absolutely adore this car, but let me try to remember which one it was. It might have been this. In the track version. It might be, I can't remember now. But this thing is just, honestly, has good aero, which is it's really fun. I just don't like driving first person in this game. Yeah, you can feel the turning on this is much more direct, and you can feel it in the wheel, but you can also tell that the suspension is much stiffer, and the wheel has much more feedback over the bumps. You'll see, if you look at my wheel, you'll see me fighting it more. And this also does not have ABS. Trying to trail brake a little bit. Don't want to, yep, that's what I was saying, don't want to full throttle over that crest because it will kick out there. Lots of feedback in the wheel. Especially right through here, I'm fighting the wheel. And then it actually smooths out through the straight. Get on the brakes here. I love that section through there. Very satisfying to get it right. Right here, big bump. Ooh. Should not be on that. Oh, I should not have been on that. I lost traction on the curb, on the rumble strip. Yeah, this is on slicks, as you can tell by the car. But driving that Bruckle, I kind of feel like that might have been electric steering because it felt more numb. But this, I'm guessing, might be hydraulic. I don't really know how to check that. But it feels like there's much more feedback in the game, which then it's translated to the wheel. And this is only a 5 Newton meter, so like when I upgrade to the 8, it's just gonna feel even better. This is the cool thing about BeamNG is that, I mean, yeah, the game is kind of meant to display and showcase crashes, but you can off-road. I mean, going around this track just feels exquisite. And then when you use a wheel, it's just the experience is triple, quadruple. It's fantastic. Whoa, that's close. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give you a good crash here, I think, at the end of this straight. And that'll be the end of this video. Oh, don't lose it! Oh, okay, we're good, we're good. Can't be full throttle in this corner. Cut that a little bit. Here we go. Not gonna brake. We're just gonna straight send it. Slow motion. Doing 130. I think we're gonna hit this hard. Oh no, no. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Ooh, right in the tires. And that's BeamNG for you. A dang near masterpiece of a game. Going to real time and reset, nothing happened. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy this video, and I'm going to probably play some more BeamNG and have a great time. If you got questions, leave them in the comments. I'll be happy to answer them. If I see them, I'll try to check in more often. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.